Happy Halloween! I'm in Australia and today's Halloween, and I hope you're all going to have a great day. Maybe you're dressed up in something spooky. Whatever it is, I hope you're having a good time in this very, very weird time. Now, as part of Halloween event, Rocket League has released some exclusive items, particularly to do with Ghostbusters. As we can see here, Haunted Hallows is live, and it's been live for quite a while now. Although, if you have maybe you've been putting it off, maybe you've been really busy leading up to Halloween, you haven't had the time to go do these challenges, understandable, and I'm here to give you the quickest and easiest method to do them. So let's start with this first one over here for this Ghost Trap Limited Topper. Now for this you will need to get 20 centers or clears in online matches. Now to do this I would suggest duos or competitive duos, and I mean you could do this in trios and you could do this in solos, but duos would be the best option, and let me explain to you why. In duos you'll have a teammate there to back you up, so whenever you're attacking for the ball in the corner you can safely go for it and know there's someone behind. You don't have to risk it like you would in solos, and it's going to be a lot easier than having that third player on your team. So duos for that one. Next up, we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as a topper, looking cute as there. And for this one, you need to get 10 saves or epic saves in online matches. Now for this, I would suggest probably the Haunted Heatseeker mode, which was a limited time mode. It's not currently in at the moment. If we can see here, it says Spike Rush over here there. And Spike Rush as well is another great option. So Haunted Heatseeker or Spike Rush are both really, really good for this. Heatseeker is really good because the ball comes right to you. You can just sit in the goals and save it just about every time unless your teammates do. It's also very, very good in Spike Rush because people have got spikes on them. Or I would suggest doing it in a solo match. You could also just sit in goals for a few games in, your competitive. I wouldn't suggest competitive, but you could do it in your duos or your trios as well and just sit back there. Or maybe if you've got a squad, you could tell them that you're trying to go for that challenge. But solos is really easy because and this will also help you with goals, which we'll go to now. Now for goals, I would once again recommend Haunted Heatseeker, Spike Rush or solos to get this Ghostbusters player banner. Now here's why. It's extremely easy to score goals in solos. And so you can just sit back in the net, save the ball tons of times, and then go for a goal because the enemy is out of position. Very easy, very quick to do. On to our next one. The Ecto 1 Limited Banner. I doubt you'll ever be using these sorts of things, but you'll probably want to collect them because they're limited. And for this, you just need to get 3 assists. So I would suggest duos or competitive duos. It's really quite simple, and it really eliminates the factor of the third man. So you have a 50% chance of the player hitting the ball, as you have a 33% chance of making an assist. Which, when you look at the odds, I would rather go in duos just to have that one teammate who might be able to score a goal, rather than having to rely on my other teammates staying back. Okay, next up, we have the Ghostbusters Limited Avatar Border. Once again, I don't know when you'd use this, and this one is really, really simple. You just need to use the Nice Shot or Nice One, or OK, Quick Chat, in 10 online matches. Now, you probably could just play 10 matches, but if you really want to be speedy, I'd suggest going into a public match and join games that are already in progress. We don't want to start games that are just about to start. You want to join games that are already in progress, and then once, it doesn't matter what the score is in there. You could be winning, you could be losing. What does matter is that you stay until the end of that match, because by staying till the end of that match, it would then count towards your challenge. If you leave during the match, it does not count, so don't do that. Okay, gain 3 XP levels. This one is a bit challenging. It's more challenging than I would have expected. And there is one way I would suggest to do this. Firstly, I would want to win 10 online matches down here, the repeatable reward, which gives you 20k XP. And then if we go over here to our weekly challenges, we can see that there's 10,000 XP rewards there too. along with in our season challenges, a few other 15k, 10k, what else we got? 10k, 15k, and 20k rewards. Now, if you have the Rocket Pass, this should be even easier. But if you don't, that is fine. Just quickly complete your weekly challenges, and this one shouldn't be too challenging, especially if you're a low level. Now, next up, we have the Ectoplasm Limited Rocket Boost, which we have to score 5 total goals in online matches to receive. Now, for this one, I would suggest doing solos, because it is just so easy to score in solo matches. Once again, you could also play in Heat Seeker or Spike Rush if you were good at those. Heat Seeker, once again, really easy because the ball goes in, but solos is just so easy for this. The player gets out of position, you take advantage, open net. As long as you don't miss those, it's easy winnings for this one. Okay, next up, Slimer Limited Topper. Get 10 assists in online matches. Once again, duos or competitive duos for this are your best option. Nothing else to say for here, let's move on. The Stay Puft Limited Wheels, looking hella fresh. Okay, so for this one we need to win 2 online matches in a row. Now for this you could do particularly anything you're good at. Personally, I find solos really easy. If you're good at kickoffs and solos, you will find this very simple. Once again, solos are really good for doing these sorts of challenges. But also, if you have a really good team, or if you find some really good teammates in maybe competitive or something, you might want to stick together, play a couple of matches. Especially if you've really progressed at the game and maybe you're in a lower rank. Not too difficult this one, let's move on. Ghostbusters Limited Wheels. I think these look really cool. Earn 2 MVP honors in online matches. For this one, do not do solos. Solos will not work. You do not get MVP honors in solos. It's just a win or lose situation. Now to get MVP honors, remember you do have to win. I would suggest duos, or maybe you could do this in comp if you'd like. This one is actually alright to do in competitive because you are trying to win, you're trying to be the best on your team. Now I say do duos rather than trios just because it's you and a teammate competing for that MVP spot as long as you are winning. So you'll have a lot more chances to hit the ball, to rack up points and to score goals. Overall to get you that top spot. If you're doing that against 3 people, there's going to be a lot more people. There's probably going to be someone on your team ball chasing for all we know. It's going to be a lot more hectic and a lot more difficult to get that MVP top spot. So go for duos with this one. Now we have the Golden Pumpkin 2020 Rare Reward Item. Now this one can be repeated up to 5 times, and this just consists of playing 20 online matches each. And this is very similar, if not the exact same, as these blue rewards we can see here, the rare drops. For this one, I'd suggest once again going into public games and then just playing through them, joining ones that are already in progress. It's really not that difficult. It will take a bit of time, this one, and it probably does require a bit of grind. If you do want to play like competitive though and rank up, maybe you want to get your placements in all different competitive categories, this would also be another really good one to do because you only need to play. You don't need to win 20 online, you just need to play 20 online matches. And hopefully you get some good luck here. You can get some import items, which is really nice. On to our last one now. Win 10 online matches repeatable. So this one can be done countless amounts of times, and this just means you need a win. So if you want to do this maybe to go up and get the Mood Slime, very easy to win online matches, solos. I'm going to say it. I've said it this whole video, I'm going to say it again. Solos are the way to go. If you get good at solos, your game will improve all round. Solos are the foundation in Rocket League. And it is very easy once you know what you are doing to win in solo public matches. You can also win very easily in solo competitive matches. But I'd suggest solo public matches, especially if you're new to the game, because a lot of people don't really understand a lot about positioning, about boost management, about all these different things. And if you quickly touch up on it, maybe watch a couple of videos, you will have this down pat. You will be winning matches back to back. I guarantee it. Well, that is all the challenges that we have for this event. We have 3 days to go, so hopefully you have enough time to get those done. It shouldn't take you too long. But that's all for now. Happy Halloween, and have fun playing Rocket League. See ya.